Not as big as that last one you had on, but he's okay.
Did he hit the spoon?
Yeah, he's on the spoon.
I'll be doggone. Let me get that net.
All right.
Let me get my mess in
He's
first.
a buck, but he's okay.
He's a nice buck, is what he is.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello and welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Well, today's program is going to take us to Rocky Mount, and Joe, the shad are running.
That's right. This is the opening, salvo of spring fishing to me, along with its cousin, the hickory shad, the American white shad. Enters all of our rivers in the spring to spawn. All of our rivers have American white shad. Today we're on the Tar River fishing up near Rocky Mount, which is a great destination for anybody that knows anything about shad fishing. That's where you go. But we had a really pretty spring day and caught fish.
What's the connection between the dogwood and the shad?
Well, the dogwood is your visible sign. Usually when the dogwood blooms, that's the time to go white shad fishing, and that's kind of an indicator.
And of course, this fish is not high tech at all.
No, it's pretty simple, light, fairly light tackle. Although you use a little heavier tackle, a little stouter tackle for the white shad than you do the hickory shad because they're a little bit bigger. They'll get up to 5 or 6 pounds, the big roe shad. So, but just a lot of fun.
And Donna's got a recipe for scallops today.
Scalloped scallops in the kitchen today.
Well, the shad are running. Let's get to it on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Bill, we've been waiting to do this. We're here.
Here we are. We've been waiting a whole year, really.
Springtime white shad on the Tar River.
First week in April.
Yeah, the water's been real high, and it's really
It's finally fishable.
starting to drop out a little bit, clearing up.
That guy's already caught 2 across from the bank over there. Beautiful morning.
I really think we're just getting into the good run of white shad too.
Yep.
They might have been here earlier, but we didn't.
Well, the hickories are okay to get you going, and there's nothing wrong with hickories, but I swan you, these white shad are just so much bigger, more fun. That guy's got another one on over there, Tom.
Yeah, that's the third fish he's caught in the last
That's pretty
5
good.
or 10 minutes.
I had a bump just a minute ago.
Seeing a few roll out here.
I tell you, these fish, they just pull so much harder than a hickory. I mean,
It's just no
they're bigger
comparison, really.
fish.
The hickory is a spunky fish, and they're a lot of fun, and I love them. But you can get a fish here, 4 or 5 pounds, that'll really give you all you can handle.
yeah. I'm gonna fish this orange dart just with no weight. I noticed you got on a split shot above
Yeah,
the
I've got
dart.
an egg sinker on there and a 1/4 ounce dart.
You can get it on over there too.
But I will throw a spoon if that's what it takes.
Well, I'm gonna kind of watch and see what he's using. I think he's got 2 darts on his rig.
He's got a tandem rig. I don't know whether he's got a spoon or not.
There he is. Right here.
Got him,
behind
Bill?
us. Mhm.
Okay.
Right here behind the boat.
Yeah.
Check
Let me
that
know
right.
if he's big enough to land.
I don't know. I swan. It feels like a trout, a big trout. It's been so long.
Almost got a little head shake.
He ain't all that big. Tell you what, on this light tackle though, it's a buck.
Little buck.
Yeah, I think I can get him.
Okay. I can get him for you if you want me to.
Well, if you'd be so kind. Little buckarooski on the orange dart.
Yep.
Well, that'll start things off. And
a quick release. We'll get a bigger one in here and look at him a little bit.
All right. Cool. Maybe we'll catch a few.
That's probably one thing we're need to do is maybe land some of them in the net if they're a little bigger than that.
Yeah, if we get a roe, that's what I want to catch, is a roe that takes me 10 minutes to get in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Just sit out there and just dog with you on this
It
light
just
stuff.
Sits down in a rocking chair right on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what you feel like.
Yeah.
Feel like a big old trout with that head shaking down there. Big old sow shad, what I want. There's nothing like a white on the end of your line.
Nope.
Look how that thing just sit. I mean, you can't just horse these fish in. And I believe he found the rocking chair down there. He's sitting on the bottom on the
Sitting down rocking.
Come on, baby.
I might just net him just to take a good look at him.
Might.
Not bad. Oh, me.
He likes that orange dart. We're gonna catch a whopper here in a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are.
Oh, pretty.
There's a white shad right there for you.
Just a medium size, not real big.
See how his lips come together right there together?
That's the only way I know to tell the difference right there. People talk about the colors and.
Well, they're a little bigger too.
Well,
it's a nice fish.
they are generally a little bigger, but they're catching such big hickories.
We're gonna catch a big one here in a minute.
Yeah, that's not a bad fish.
Yeah. I'm happy. This is fun right here. I could do this for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I hope to join you. Guess what, Bill?
What are you doing?
I got a little.
What are you doing?
I feel pretty sure it's a white shad. It's not going to be a hickory.
I'm going to have to say that you do have a fish on this time.
You give me credit for even hanging one this time?
No. I knew when you switched colors that things were going to change. Uh-oh, he's
Might have a little bit more weight on him than the. Yeah, he's a little bit better.
Yes, that's a decent fish,
isn't it?
A
little bit better.
Get him, Tom. You don't just horse him there, that's for sure.
Now, you can't horse these fish, especially with light tackle.
Don't you love it?
I've got 6-pound test here, too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, uh-oh, Tom, we got 2 on.
Got a double.
Wait a minute. Don't you get your chocolate my peanut butter here.
Am I over you or under you?
I think you're over me.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
All right.
There you go. This isn't bad. There you go. Now you got it.
Clear?
Yep.
Okay.
Go.
He's not real
Look
big.
at that thing. That thing is just dogging it.
Shad.
And he's not even a big one.
You get them both in there?
Yeah, put them both in there. If I can get him over there, he's a little fella.
All right.
That's the way you like to do it, 2 at a time. As long as you don't get them mixed up. They're both bucks.
Yeah, they are.
But that's all right. That's all right. Come here, baby. And they are slippery.
They really are.
Slippery when wet, right?
That's right.
Slippery when wet. Isn't that cute?
Yep.
I thought, yeah. I can't grab him.
I'm gonna put him out on this side. Maybe he'll go back and hit
It's
again.
a little buck here. This one's not even all that big. Got him hooked good.
All right.
Too. Oh, come here, fella.
The game's on now.
I'll tell you what, you got to look at that, how that hook is bent. See, if I wasn't paying attention, I need to get a little pair of pliers, actually.
Yeah, these hooks are a little bit
I
soft.
kind of like that, though, because if you get hung on something, you might even get the hook to bend, you know, and then you can always re-bend it.
Yeah, a lot of times you can just pull it real easy and it'll straighten right out.
Sure is pretty out here today.
Oh, it's beautiful. You notice the dogwoods?
About that time.
Yeah, when you see the dogwoods
It's
start
time
to
to go white.
open up a little bit,
Yeah.
that's one thing I always get excited about, white shad fishing especially.
You know what I use as an indicator is when we have green up, and we're having green up right now, these trees are just opening up.
Yep,
If the water's not too high, it's time to go.
it is time to go. And you can catch them before all that happens, but my confidence level goes up
And comfort
real
level,
high.
it's pretty decent out here today. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
70, 80 degrees today. What could be better than that? Calm, clear, beautiful, that bright green of the new growth, and a white shad on the end of your line. Are you kidding me? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Again?
whoa, watch out.
Boy, you're putting a hurt on me, boy.
Oh, it's nothing.
I know it.
It's nothing.
It must not be.
No, I mean, it's fun.
It must not be anything to it.
I don't know which is more fun, catching the fish or watching you envy me catching one, because I happen to get lucky every now and then.
Well, you know.
Tell you what, I love the way these fish pull. That's
He's
a nice one right there.
little bit bigger.
Looks like a trout. Look, you see how he's shaking that head?
Yes, head shake. That's a little bigger fish.
It's a little bigger.
A little bit
I
better.
told you they were going to start getting big. Yeah, it's a little bigger.
Yeah, a little better.
That's a little beefier there.
Why don't you take a break?
Well, that's a... Ooh, it popped right out. Just don't wiggle now.
Good
There
deal.
you
That's
go.
pretty.
That's a nice fish right there.
That's a little bit better class there.
Thick. Make a good eating right there. I really need to take one home to Laura. There you go.
Nice fish.
There we go. We can catch one bigger than that.
Yeah, we're moving up
That was fun
class
right
here
there.
now.
Little orange dart. It's doing it.
Yeah, I might have to go to an orange dart. I'll do that.
I got some extras.
I think I
think.
might have an extra myself.
An extra dozen. Your tackle box is like looking in most tackle shops.
I think I could.
And you
tackle-
find them. You find most of them. I've never seen anybody Easter egg hunt as much as you do on a fishing trip.
Well, that gives me two things to look forward to on a
Constantly
fishing trip.
looking in limbs and trees. Hey,
Okay, Bill.
what you got on there?
Must be a million of them out there.
Well, I'm glad to see you hook up there, buddy.
You know, a spoon and a dart.
Oh, well,
Sometimes you
shoot,
have to go to that.
You might get another one on if another. You know, they come up snooping around it.
You know, I hope not.
Well,
Because I've had two on, and a lot of times they go the opposite directions and break off.
That's what I'm talking about. You have to
Feels
be.
like he's got a little more weight.
He does.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe that's that nice one we've been talking about. Let me get my little mess out of your way
Of
here.
course, he didn't.
Let me get my.
Didn't have
Yeah. Very good. Very
All
good.
right. Thank you.
That's,
Little better fish
that's a
there.
nice fish there.
A little bit better.
Yeah. Hit the spoon. How about that? Damn, that's that. There you go, Tom. That's better. Oh yeah.
Ain't
That's
pretty?
pretty fish there.
Mm-hmm.
Thick fish. That's what we're after right there. That's nice. Don't you love it in
Those
the?
little dots. You know, you-
You can see them when you look down, but not when you look across.
Oops. All right.
Nice job.
Okay.
That's every bit of 3.5 pounds. That's more like it. When the dogwoods bloom. How about it?
On the old spoon.
The old spoonerooski.
Yeah.
All right, you catch another one, and I won't have to think about
Pet
be a
spoon.
spoon-fed fish there.
I had a strike, you know, in the cast before that. All right, Billy.
Oh, you get one?
Finally.
Oh, all right, my friend.
Ooh.
Was it decent?
Feels like it's a pretty good fish.
It looked like it came.
All
right-
these white shad pull good though.
Yeah, that's true.
Wants to go behind the boat. Get back
You
out
don't know
here
if
in
he's
big
on
water.
the spoon, I don't guess yet. He's getting
over
back
here.
on, getting
There he goes.
crawling the bank.
Yeah. He probably knows where a snag is over there.
That's where he was born. Hey, little jumping. Cool.
He's not as big as that last one you had on, but he's okay.
Did he hit the spoon?
Yeah, he's on the spoon.
I'll be doggone. Let me get that net.
All right.
Let me get my mess in
He's a
first.
buck, but he's
He's
okay.
a nice buck, is what he is.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, my friend. Good. We're still after that 5-pounder.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna get her. She's out there.
Boy, they're slippery.
They are very slippery. Hard to put your hand on those fish.
It's actually easier to just put him back in.
Silvery,
All right.
silvery, silvery. Very nice.
Joe, you mentioned the dogwood as being one of the indicators, but there are others.
Well, you need the water temperature, and it's really better if the water's up. If you got good, and this spring we've had lots of water in the river, and then that's what draws these fish in to spawn. They've got to reach the areas that they were born in, their natal streams, or the area that they were born in. So water temperature, height of the river, and then if you got a full bloom going on your dogwoods, that tells you that that's the time to go. I mean, you can see that, and generally, on average, that's where you can go catch them. And it's just a great way to open your fishing in the spring, and just lots of fun.
Well, when the dogwoods start blooming, that's when you need to get ready. Let's find out more about being ready. Let's go to Gear Time.
Tom, I have had a ball this morning.
I have too.
We've had some fun. Let's just talk a few minutes about what we use to catch these fish. What do you like to white shad fish with?
Generally for white shad, I like to throw a single dart, or a single spoon, or a twister. I just have had more luck doing that than I have with tandem rigs.
Today,
but
orange was hot.
Orange was hot, but
Spoon.
you caught more than I did on a single dart, and I wasn't having a lot of luck. So I went to a tandem rig. I just finished saying I like a single, but there are times when I think that a tandem rig actually works pretty well. Mm-hmm. So I had a silver spoon with a twister on there, and a little bit of weight because the water's a little bit higher here now.
A little current.
A little current, and I've actually had better luck on this than I have others,
Well,
but generally I like to
right.
throw a single.
And if you get into a quiet water situation where there's not much current, I think the single will work fine. But when you get a little current, you either got to add a little split shot. I noticed you got a little split shot above your swivel there.
Mm-hmm. Get it down.
So you've got one bait behind the other bait, and it worked well today. We
really
missed some big fish today. Both you and I both missed a nice one.
Yeah, the conditions are right for shad, and they're definitely here.
I have gone to other places along the river and even used a small bucktail.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can, or curly tail, maybe in white, and certainly these other spoons would work at different times. You need to keep trying. In fact, today, this was the bait I used, I believe, more than any other bait, and it was without the weight.
That's
So
been good today.
these light action rods, though, you got to have something pretty light. I've got a 6 foot here with just a 6 pound test, and yours is probably what, 6.5?
Yeah, mine is 6 pound test, 6 foot rod. You know, and this is another dart I like to throw on a single. Heavier, gets you down a little bit. But I basically use the same tackle that I use for hickory shad. Sometimes I size down on my line a little bit.
I tell you, you better have a good drag.
You need a good drag.
These fish move.
Good light action rod. It's hard to beat it.
When the dogwoods bloom.
When the dogwoods bloom and the water conditions get right.
Hey, I enjoyed it.
Been my pleasure, buddy.
Let's do it again real soon.
You know we will.
All right, my friend.
Thank
you. My old friend.
My old friend, yeah.
Well, hope you find that information valuable for those of you that are going to be going out shad fishing anytime soon. We certainly do thank our anglers for that information. Now, if you need more, you can go to the telephone number on your screen or go to our website. Now, let's get ready to catch up with Donna. She has always got something good in the kitchen, and today she's got a recipe using scallops.
We're going to make this great one meal dish, scallops. I dare you to say that 3 times fast. So we're going to start off with our beautiful scallops that we have in our bowl, and mine were so big, and you can just find these huge scallops now. So what I've done is I cut mine into 4s because I wanted mine to be more bite size, and I think you can get more out of a smaller quantity too. So I have them in my bowl, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some salt on this. and some cracked black pepper. And I like to use fresh cracked black pepper. I just think it has a little bit better taste, but you can use what you have. Whoops. So we're just going to give those a toss, and then we're going to set those aside, and we're going to make our crust for our scallops. And we're going to bring our bowl over, and we're going to add several ingredients. It's going to be kind of like when you make a cracker crumb crust. We're going to add butter, we're going to have cracker crumbs, we're going to add some Southern bake, and we're going to mix all those together with a little Parmesan cheese too. So it's going to be great. We're going to start out with our cracker crumbs, and you can use saltines if you want. You can use a mixture of whatever you have. My family, we like ourselves some crackers with some butter in them, so that's what we made in here. It'll just give it a little bit a richer taste. And I just put those in my food processor, gave them a pulse until they were a fine cracker crumb. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese, and then we're going to add some chicken bake in here. It's going to give it some great flavor as well as bring it all together. So we're going to add about 1 cup of this, and we're going to toss all of our dry ingredients together so they get nice and mixed, and then we're going to add in our butter. So we're going to give that a toss. And if you want, you can add, you know, a variety of, you don't have to just use scallops. If you have some leftover whitefish you want to use, or if you have some shrimp that you want to use, you can just mix it all up and make a scalloped seafood if you'd like. We have our 1/3 cup of butter that we've melted in the microwave, and I like to use butter and not margarine because I think butter has a great flavor to it. So I'm going to use that. So you can see it's kind of like when you make a cracker crumb crust. You're going to give that a toss until it's all coated. And we're going to bake this in a shallow pan. So we're going to use this is like an 8 by 11 baking dish. We're going to spray that with a nonstick spray and get that ready. We're going to heat our oven to 350 degrees, and this only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to bake. So it's going to go together really quickly. You're going to be able to put it in your oven, bake it, and while you're baking it, you can make your salad or you can steam your vegetables to go along with it, and then you're ready for dinner. So once we've got our mixture all combined with our butter, we're going to add in our scallops and give it a toss to coat our scallops. And then we are ready to put it in our baking dish. So we're going to coat that. We're going to place that in our baking dish and spread it out. And then what's going to hold this all together is we're going to drizzle some half and half over it, so you know it's going to be good. And you can put some fresh parsley in here, or some scallions would be nice too. Give it a little bit, you know, some onion flavor and a little color. So we're just going to drizzle that over, let it soak in. Like I said, put it in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes or so until it's all nice and bubbly. It's great. So let's take a look and see what it looks like when it's finished. You can see that it's all nice and bubbly and brown, and it's just so good. And then just serve it with a tossed salad or with some other green vegetables, and it is an awesome dish. So I hope you enjoy the scallops, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Simple Cooking.
Donna does do such a great job. Joe, back to shad fishing. It's just a great time to start the season.
It really is, and the American white shad is just one of my favorites, along with the hickory. You know, when you're coming out of a cold winter like we just experienced, they're the first fish to really show up in our rivers and streams, and just a lot of fun. For me, it's all catch and release. Some people still, you know, like to take a roast shad home and bake it, but you know, it's for sport, you can't beat it. They're in fast water like we had this day, moving water. When they turn sideways and you're using 6 to 8 pound test line, you know you got an adversary on the other end, and just a lot of fun.
So watch when the dogwoods get ready to bloom, so you'll know that you're getting ready to go shad fishing.
When you see that happening, that may be your indicator of time to grab the fishing rod and hit a river.
Nothing like fishing in the great state of North Carolina.
Absolutely.
For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. We thank you for joining us on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. So every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you, get the Grady.